Hello, Kiss fans. It's been a while, man. And, well, we got some Kiss news for you from blabbermouth.net. All right. Gene Simmons, he sounded like a broken record yet again. All right. So I saw this headline. Gene Simmons, quote, "I'm sad that I wasn't more hard on Ace Frehley and Peter Criss." Now, I think he meant to say, "I'm sad that I wasn't harder on Ace and Peter." More hard sounds kind of stupid, in my opinion. But anyway, let's see what Gene had to say. All right, so an interviewer asked Gene if there was anything that happened over the past 50 years that he would handle differently if he could go back in time. And he took this opportunity to just talk about Ace and Peter and the dangers of drugs and alcohol. It really, honestly, it's such a long rant. And during the, I was reading it, and for a second, man, I thought I was reading an interview with fucking Fugazi, man. Seriously. Although I figure some of the Kiss fans probably don't even know who Fugazi is. But anyway, here's what he had to say. Quote, "I'm sad in retrospect. I'm sad that I wasn't more hard on Ace and Peter, the two original guys who played guitar and drums in the band," as if anybody was wondering. All right, he goes on to say, "I'd never been high or drunk, and I never smoked cigarettes, so I've always been an outcast in that way. The rest of the world seemed to be drug-fueled. Ace and Peter have as much credit for the beginning of the band as Paul and I do. There's no question it was that chemistry. They both had unique voices, unique personalities, and all that. They should have been here with us 50 years later, enjoying the fruits of their labor, but sadly, they're not. It's their own doing. They were in and out of the band 3 different times. They were let go 3 different times because of the same old thing. It's not even unique. Go to almost every band, you'll find people ingesting stuff more than the bum on the street corner, except they're richer and they can ingest more. It is sad." And then the interviewer asked him, how did he not get hooked on drugs? And Gene says, "Well, the word no is in the dictionary. I've never seen anybody drunk be witty or intelligent. People who are high sound like aliens. People who smoke stink like ashtrays." All right, so he goes on to keep talking. Drugs are bad, we know. I mean, he's probably right. You're probably better off like not getting fucked up all the time. Definitely not getting fucked up to the level of Ace and Peter. I mean, like, those guys blew fucking millions of dollars on drugs, man. And they have like money issues to this day, you know. I mean, when most of us, man, like most normal people, like if you had a royalty credit on the Destroyer album, you wouldn't have to work ever again. You know what I mean? But anyway, something I thought was funny in the interview, Gene says, "When I was 13 or 14, I used to go to these teenage parties where 16-year-olds would gather. They'd think I was older. And like a vulture on the side, I'd just wait for the guys to get drunk, and then I'd swoop in and take any girl I wanted." All right, so I kind of don't believe that. Honestly, I've always thought that Gene's sex obsession, that's the type of attitude you only really get in people who didn't get laid till a little later in life, and they kind of want to make up for what they missed out on. So I don't believe that. I mean, I could be wrong, but I really don't think that Gene was a 13-year-old kid going to parties and he'd just hang out and be sober and not say anything, and then he'd swoop in and start like banging all these girls. Man, I just don't believe it. So let me know what you think, man. Gene Simmons back at it again, man. Subscribe.